Day 6 of learning the pentatonic scale shapes across the fretboard with the fretboard escalator. If you missed days 1 through 5, too bad. So sad. Go back and rewatch them. I'm not going to recap it here. But what we have at this point is the bass, the twins, the house of blues, the mirror. And now we need to understand that between here and here is another shape. Of course, we can't see it right now. So what I'm going to do is shift the fretboard escalator over so that we can see it a little bit better. I'm going to go to the left. We're going to take off, and as I move this over, we're in the key of G sharp minor right now. And as I move this dot to the left, we're going to change it to G minor. Okay, that doesn't give us enough to see our full shape. So we're actually going to go F sharp minor. Now we can see that final shape that existed between the 12th and the 1st fret. And that is what some people call the C shape. I don't like calling it the C shape and the A shape and the G shape with caged. I know I'm a horrible person, but because it's very confusing. So this is in the C shape, but it is not a C chord. So it's kind of annoying. So this is a certain, when you talk about shapes like that, you have to say, well, it's the G chord in the D shape. And you're like, what? Okay, so I just call this Rumpelstiltskin because I couldn't think of a better name. And this is a minor Rumpelstiltskin shape. We've got our 2 root notes located there. I start this one with my 1st finger. And this is an easy one because it is 1 finger per fret and you don't have to do any moving around. You can be consistent with this one. So first, let's find our root notes, which is 2 down, 2 over. You remember that from the 2nd day. Root. Okay, do we want to know what our root is? Well, it's this one right here, F sharp. So these are both F sharps. Okay, so let's go back and get our fingers lined up. So you're going to find that dot, right? Oh, I was on the wrong one. My mistake. Okay, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. Okay, and now we're going to play through the dots, 1 finger per. This one I find easy to remember by just saying, well, it's 2 that are the same, then the next 2 down are the same. And then I've got myself an outlier. Now let's start at a root and end on a root. Get a metronome, play the whole thing to a metronome. What's important are these root note locations. Test yourself. Pull all the root notes off the fretboard escalator and then see if you can put them back in. And I know you think, oh, it should be so easy. It's not. It's actually not that easy. If you can't do it not on the fretboard escalator, you won't be able to do it on your guitar. So now you need to go, where do the root notes go? Close your eyes, turn around, spin around, I don't know, and put them back in. The physical act of doing this is helping you memorize where they are. Tactile learning, right? Okay, I should have a backing track on some of this, but that'd probably be too confusing. Gonna pause. Okay, use a metronome. Don't do what I just did there. Play with a metronome, practice with a metronome. It's more fun. Once you're actually able to do it, it's more fun. So that's it. We've done it. Now, how do you transition? Same way we did all the other ones. Let's say you're transitioning from the mirror, and you notice how that looks like it's a mirror, right? So that little extension is just part of the Rumpelstiltskin. I keep knocking things around. Okay, so how do we transition into here from the left side of that mirror? It's the same we've always been doing it. So now we're in the key. We've got to line our fingers up over the B, right? And I use these fingers. Okay. That's the mirror shape. Okay, and now if I want to get over to the Rumpelstiltskin, now I'm at the point where I don't use the same fingers all the time. I know where those notes are, so I'm going to try. And even if I don't get there on the first go, like I just did, so I went, so, oh, good. I'm in good shape to get to the Rumpelstiltskin in the right spot. But let's say I went, uh-oh, that's okay. Get back into it where you're supposed to be. So, oh, wrong finger, don't worry about it. Now I'm in the right fingering, okay? So, not a big deal. That's the right finger. Okay? Now you think to yourself, okay, where am I? This is what you're going to do for months. You're going to say, I'm in Rumpelstiltskin here. How do I get back to the left? Well, to the left was mirror, right? Yeah, okay. So the left side of that mirror was way back here, because I know that guy pokes in there, and that's a mirror there, and then here's the rest of the mirror. Okay, yeah, and okay, now I'm into Rumpelstiltskin. Oh yeah, right, Rumpelstiltskin had and if you think you're not going to use this stuff, you're crazy, because this is Rumpelstiltskin, and it's a black crows, crowning crows? No, black crows. That is Rumpelstiltskin. And I'm bending in that this note here. Oh, I should, if I had my next pattern, is 2 notes up from there, because this is the twins. Okay, and I'm bending into the twin. Bends are off, but that's okay. You get the idea. These are the twins. This is Rumpelstiltskin. Okay, I think we're done. Day 6. That's it. It's over. Congratulations. Day 1, you learned all the patterns. Day 1, hour 1, you had it done. This is applying it immediately. So learning those patterns without the guitar is really going to help you. I mean, it sure helped me. I love playing guitar with this. It's fun. Grab a backing track and start playing. Hang out on those root notes, especially over the 1 chord. Hang out on those root notes, land on those root notes, finish your phrase on a root note, and you'll be chord tone targeting the 1 chord. Excuse me. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. If you like Fretboard Escalator, you need to support the Kickstarter so that it can get in your hands. Otherwise, you will not have this fun, cool tool. Go to musiclabs.ca, send me an email, send me a message, or respond to everybody. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.